Whether you be churuma,
you must go.
Say, shake your body,
Ayaya,
shake your body,
ayaya,
shake your body,
ayaya, you must go.
Say, shake your body,
Ayaya,
shake your body,
ayaya,
shake your body.
ayaya, you must go.
On the last day, when number go come, whether you be phobia,
You must go.
on the last day, when number go come, whether you be churuma,
You must go.
shake your body,
Ayaya,
shake your body,
ayaya,
shake your body,
ayaya, you must go.
shake your body,
Ayaya,
shake your body,
ayaya,
shake your body.
ayaya.
8 of the day on training. They don't finish train. Now they relax themselves. Me muscle cram no hold them.
You must
So
go.
all their training don't be end. They're gonna 1 hour 20-minute training today.
You must go. Ayaya,
Shake your body,
ayaya,
shake your body,
ayaya, you must go.
shake your body,
Ayaya,
shake your body,
ayaya,
shake your body.
ayaya, you must go.
On the last day when Amber go come, oh, whether you be Pobia.
You must go.
On the last day when Amber boy go come, oh, whether you be Churima.
You must go.
Shake your body,
Ayaya,
shake your body,
ayaya,
shake your body.
ayaya, you must go.
Shake your body,
Ayaya,
shake your body,
ayaya,
shake your body.
ayaya, you must go.
On the last day when number go come, whether you be churuma.
You must go.
On the last day when number go come, whether you be army man,
You must go. Ayaya, 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 you must go. Ayaya, 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 you must go.
You be churuma.
You must go.
Shake your body,
Ayaya,
shake your body,
ayaya,
shake your body,
ayaya, you must go.
shake your body,
Ayaya,
shake your body,
ayaya,
shake your body.
ayaya, you must go.
On the last day when number go come, whether you be phobia.
You must go.
On the last day when number go come, whether you be churuma.
You must go.
Shake your body,
Ayaya,
shake your body,
ayaya,
shake your body,
ayaya, you must go.
shake your body,
Ayaya,
shake your body,
ayaya,
shake your body.
ayaya,
8 of the day on training.
On
They
the
don't finish
last
train.
day when
Now they relax themselves. Me muscle cram no hold them.
you must
So
go.
all their training don't be end. They're gonna 1 hour 20-minute training today.
You must go. Ayaya,
shake your body,
ayaya,
shake your body,
ayaya, you must go.
shake your body,
Ayaya,
shake your body,
ayaya,
shake your body.
ayaya, you must go.
On the last day when Amber go come, oh, whether you be Pobia.
You must go.
On the last day when Amber boy go come, oh, whether you be Churima.
You must go.
Shake your body,
Ayaya,
shake your body,
ayaya,
shake your body.
ayaya, you must go.
Shake your body,
Ayaya,
shake your body,
ayaya,
shake your body.
ayaya, you must go.
On the last day when number go come, whether you be churuma.
You must go.
On the last day when number go come, whether you be army man,
You must go.
All right. Oh, the great General Ivan Bah. The greatest General Ivan Bah. The greatest Ambazonian we don't ever live. The bravest. The most courageous. Today na Father's Day, and life not get any meaning without the celebration of life. Life itself, it be meaningless without the celebration of life. Now the celebration of life, it give meaning to the meaning of life. All right. So today na Father's Day, and one can for honor our great generals and our commanders and our all the soldiers them. And then we'll give now, we'll get a message for give now. But before we go for that, make a bring una liberation updates from the office of the President of Ambazonia Governing Council. Yesterday we be on Saturday, number 18 day for this month of June for 2022. The President of Ambazonia Governing Council, Dr. Cho Lucas Ayaba, the man with the lead the Ambazonian Liberation, and the Chairman of APLM, Dr. Ebenezer Akwanga. Yesterday, the two movements represented by the two leaders, they began a bilateral meeting for Oslo, Norway. The goal for the meeting, now for the two leaders, for review the liberation, for discuss how they go promote working together, the spirit of collaboration, the spirit of consultation, for push our liberation, for work together, for end Cameroon occupation of Ambazonia, and give and deliver freedom and independence to the Ambazonian people. The leadership of AGOVC will be represented by the President of Ambazonia Governing Council, Dr. Cho Ayaba, and the Chief of Staff. And then the APLM be represented by the Chairman of the APLM himself, Dr. Ebenezer Akwanga. Yesterday also, the two leaders, they be also meet up with some of their international partners for multilateral meeting. So why they get the bilateral meeting between the two organizations, between the AGOVC and the APLM, for them to do internal review of our liberation struggle, the two leaders they be also meet up with their international partners. And so this one a very good news this for the Ambazonian people as Dr. Cho Ayaba and the AGOVC, they promise the Ambazonian people say the Ambazonia Governing Council, it will do everything humanly possible for bring all the key leaders and all the relevant movements and key stakeholders for make sure say we bring all our people together. The Ambazonia Governing Council are the only organization where only this year alone, they don't get a bilateral meeting with the IGK. They don't get a bilateral meeting with the APLM. They don't get a bilateral meeting with Team Act. All. And also, when I remember, the AGOVC, they also work with all the other movements and defense groups and NGO for Ground Zero, that they also work through the CDN for foster collaboration, for foster working together, for foster the spirit of unity of the Ambazonian people as a people. Now the only movement where it engage all other movement, consult all other movement, and try to bring all other movements together. So now the message that will come out for the office of the President of Ambazonia Governing Council. The leader from which he announced he go to address the Ambazonian people this evening. At some point this evening, the leader go to address the Ambazonian people The leader get very key important policies where in need for bring them to the public, to the Ambazonian people, and to the international community. And this one a very important policy speech where the leader go make them, because as the leader be promised the Ambazonian people he give the Ambazonian people a specific timeline. Say by August, make the Ambazonian people begin to expect something within the Ambazonian liberation and within the territory. So the policy speech, they be in line with the leader vision, they be in line with the strategy, and they be in line with the direction where the leader want make our liberation reach for a certain time. make una sabi say because of the progress we will make am for ground based on the strategy, because of the effectiveness of our liberation, of the implementation of our liberation policies and strategies on the ground, both through collective civil disobedience and through the self-defense approach. The Ambazonia Governing Council, it don't start for implement within liberated communities. The Ambazonia Governing Council, they implement Ambazonian Transition Authority for create local councils within liberated communities under the Transition Authority. For start for give the Ambazonian people then within those communities a sense of independence and a sense of self-governance. For help, for make sure say the defense forces and the transition authority, because the leadership on the ground now the defense forces. But the defense forces, they work hand in hand with transition authority with the local councils under the Ambazonia Governing Council. For solve community problems them, for solve community conflict, for resolve community issues. The forces do not get the competence or the competencies for deal with a lot of the community issues then. So those things will be resolved by our transition council. They will be resolved by our transition councils and the transition authority or the transition authority. So a lot they go on, but we need to make more progress. There is a lot with the international community they expect from the Ambazonia leadership, they expect from we, and we'll get to move forward. The two key policies where the leader go lay them out today, they be very critical for the future of Ambazonia. They be very critical for guarantee, say, Ambazonia gain recognition, and they be very critical for make sure, say, we stabilize ground zero, and then there is a form of code of conduct of how the ground get for be in terms of the protection of our people, the protection of community, and the stabilization of the Ambazonian territory as we kick Cameroon out and give our people them more and more autonomy, more and more control. Now, today is Father's Day, and the leadership of Ambazonia Governing Council under the leadership of Dr. Cho Lucas Ayaba, he want wish all Ambazonians them happy Father's Day. The leader talks say make a wish all our papa them, make a wish all our mommy, all our uncles them, make a wish all our brothers them, make a wish any man pikin where he play the role of a father. Any brother where he play the role of a father to either your family members they are picking them, or you play the role of a father through your community actions, or through the way you help other picking them, even if they not be your own. Most of our brothers, most of our uncles, they don't take other family members, they are picking them, they raise them. Most of our communities, we grown up for community where they care for one another. And so today when this day with the world done, put them say na day for honor papa them, for honor man picking them, where they raised other picking them. This day I want to take this time for honor the president of Ambazonia Governing Council, Dr. Cho Lucas Ayaba, as the father with the lead the Ambazonian struggle, for save the Ambazonian people them from genocide, for give our people them a sense of hope, for give our people them dignity. Dr. Cho Ayaba, na a papa too, he get picking them, and so with the role we play as the man with the lead our liberation struggle, we want to take this day too for wish happy Father's Day, and for wish the Vice President of Ambazonia Governing Council, Dr. Julius Nyi, we also want wish happy Father's Day. We want wish happy Father's Day to the chairman of Ambazonia Governing Council, National Council, and the chairman of Council of Mission, and also the Secretary General and the Secretary of State for Ambazonia Governing Council, Dr. Larry. We also wish you a happy Father's Day. Seseko Ayoktabe Julius, the leader of the IG group, we also wish you Seseko, we wish you happy Father's Day. Pamfo, Patasang, Mancho BBC, Penterence, all were brothers them, where they be locked up for the colonial concentration camps, and where they don't be deprived for such a day. They will feel spend them with their picking them, they will feel spend them with their families, but they don't be deprived of freedom, of their liberties don't be taken away from them. For some of them, their lives don't be taken away from them. For place where they pay heavy price for the Ambazonian people them, and make we not forget them. We send with our prayers, we send with our thoughts. May God continue to protect and strengthen with our spirit and with our resilience for which we don't stand up for our people them. For who they for outside there, we will continue to fight for una. We will continue to advocate for our freedom. We will continue to advocate for our rights, and we'll make sure say una will come home to a free Ambazonia. For all the leaders of other movements, we na papa them, we wish you a happy Father's Day. For everybody, we na papa, we play an important role, a positive role for the Ambazonian struggle. We wish you a happy Father's Day today. I want to take this time for honor the forces on the ground, for honor all our forces them across the 13 states. I want to honor the Supreme Commander of Ambazonia Defense Forces, General Efang. We want to honor you for the role we play as the father on the ground, as the papa of self-defense on the ground. We want to honor you for the role we play for protect the Ambazonian, picking them, protect our mami them, protect our communities, and push our liberation struggle for the logical conclusion for give our people them a free homeland. I want to honor General No Pity. I want to honor General Capo. I want to honor General Striker. I want to honor Pastor Emma. I want to honor all our generals and all our commanders of Ambazonia Defense Forces. I want to honor the generals for the 7 Katadem. I want to honor the generals of the Buffaloes of Bali. I want to honor all the forces of the Marine Forces. I want to honor all the soldiers them across the 13 states. Any of una, we na papa, or any of una, we na play the role of papa, I want to honor una. We want to thank una for the sacrifices we una don't make them. This role we una don't take them for play them, for lead our liberation in terms of the fight on the ground. We salute on our effort. We salute on our courage. We thank on our plenty for say as una don't stand up for give this generation hope. Una don't stand up for give for uphold the humanity of our people them. For make sure say our land will be finally free. It's not easy. But for the price we una pay, for the extra sacrifices we una go through for all we want to take this day for honor una. Any place we una day, una find any way, in any shape, in any form, whether just like General Ivo be the doing, for bring all soldiers them together, maybe just for sing together, just for sing, for celebrate life. Because without the celebration of life, life not get meaning. Not only through the celebration of life, we give meaning to life. And during these tough times, we get forget a strong spirit. Say even during the most difficult of times, we find something where it be worthy to celebrate. And the most important thing is they are alive. If you woke up today, you're a blessing. If you see this day, you're a blessing. if you get the chance for stand up and fight one more battle, na a blessing. So sometimes the greatest celebration we feel celebrate, na the celebration for honor this day, for honor the fact say all with their life. I think say na the greatest celebration that. Every other thing na an additional. The gift for be alive today. Because life, as you come here, none of it not be guaranteed to you. You don't even know when you will come. And you don't know when you will go. So while you're there, God don't give you a great opportunity. The opportunity for work as a people. For do the greatest task. And at the job for liberate a homeland. So now a privilege for rise up as a soldier. Now the greatest mission for life. For rise up as a soldier. For carry gun as a soldier. For defend the lives of other people them. And for defend their rights. And for defend their hopes. And for defend their aspirations. Now the greatest act of any contribution where any person will make. Now the ultimate sacrifice that. There is nothing else will be beyond the sacrifice where the soldier did make today. So our brothers them, our uncles them, our friends, we thank una plenty. So make una get hope. The liberation, the move forward. We see how Cameroon they lost. And according to the statistics, I think they don't lost now 84 soldiers. Cameroon they don't lost 84 soldiers. The Ambazonian forces they don't kill 84 Cameroon soldiers within the last 4 weeks. What a generation. What a joy for be alive and for be part of this liberation process. And for see a people they rise up and they make such progress. The future will be very bright for all we. The liberation as soon as they see them from the courage of the forces on the ground. For the bold actions of the forces that they take up. Cameroon not get any chance. The only hope for all we, na Ambazonia. The only future for all we, na Ambazonia. The only destiny for all we, na Ambazonia. So make all our people them, they be reassured. So with the kind leadership we'll get them, with the kind forces we'll get them, with the kind commitment of every Ambazonian, the end of Cameroon occupation don't come. And with this generation, we will end Cameroon a presence for our land, and we will end anything Cameroon for our land. All right? So, today now, the message of hope. Happy Father's Day for all una. May una take good care of ourselves. May una take good care of each other. As they talk, may we be each other's keeper. Una get a blessed Father's Day celebration Sunday. Now take care. May God bless una. We'll see una when the leader come live, and we'll talk for una tomorrow. Bye for now. May God bless una.